Hey, and welcome to episode 5 of The Fellow Traveller here at Livorno. And it's been quite a while since I recorded. I moved house, had loads of admin before I moved house, and then I also pulled my back as soon as I moved house, carrying on too many boxes very badly. So I was on tour for a long time as well as being very busy. But I'm mostly mended now and finally able to come back and record a video. I played a few games in between as well, because obviously being horizontal meant that I could kind of play Football Manager for a while at a weird angle, but meant that recording was quite difficult. So in the last video we played Benevento in the Cup and lost 3-1, but Benevento were a Serie B team, I think, so it's kind of to be expected. I think a strong one, maybe even Serie A. I think they've been in the Serie A in the past. And then we played Gianna in the league and beat them 3-0, which is good because we were did a lot of boring 0-0 draws, 1-0 draws, 1-0. It was quite a low goals, except for that one Grosseto game and Presesto. So yeah, it was good to win 3-0. I thought that would be a good platform, and it was. We won loads of games in a row, like 7 in a row, then lost to Provicelli in a weird... I think I rested loads of players for that game as well because the fixture congestion was insane. And then again won 5 in a row, and now today I've got a Zebre under-23s, which is... I said Zebre like it was a fancy Italian word, but it's just the... It's people who aren't aware it's Juventus, but they haven't got the rights to use Juventus's name. Yeah, so in the league as well, we're doing very well, obviously, because of all those wins. We are 5 points clear at the top with a game in hand. Got incredible goal difference. I think we're going to walk the league this season, which is good because I needed to. I don't want to be involved in this mess of a playoffs game. So very much wanted to get a lot of top players in and dominate the league and make sure we win. I was hoping there would be there's the overview I'm looking for, because Matseo has scored a crazy number of goals, which is really... I really planned to get rid of him at the beginning of the season because he's so old. I mean, he won't survive next season. He's going to be 38 before the start of next season. But he's been a real... just like really important to all of our wins, obviously, with the top goal scorer in the league. Basalia has really come into his own. Dribbles. Where are assists? I can't see them now. It's interesting. Patsy as well has been incredible. Attacking midfield centre, he's obviously got the most key passes in the league, but he's also got, I would imagine, most assists. And wow, he's so far ahead of him. I know he's got 12 and the second's got 6. Got half as many assists. And a lot of the games have just been trying to manage his fitness because he's 31 and it involves a decent amount of running what he's doing. So yeah, a lot of resting him. Pepetti's kind of come into his own. He's not. He's still not incredible as not as incredible as his stars imply, but he's like, he can get in the first team now and he's very reliable. Still not as reliable as De Janeiro or is it Morelli? Why have I rested Morelli? That's probably fine. But yeah, and so we're playing Zebre under 23, Juventus under 23s. They've not been very good this season. I think a lot of their players have just been... I don't know how it really works in the game. They're the 23s team, but it seems they're just being... They're not really getting many players, so... Oh yeah, that was at transfers that I was going to mention. So I loaned out 2 players in January, which won't have been here in the last video. I couldn't quite see his stats, but Alcibiade... Are we paying him as well? It might have been a mistake, this loan. Yeah. I panicked and loaned him earlier on in the season because Pepetti did not seem to be very good. Well, I guess he's providing cover, and we sold Ricardo Sosa, or whatever the name was, the other centre-back we had that was never playing. And I loaned Dimitrov. I think he's free. Or we're paying basically nothing for him. And we have a 10k optional fee. So we'll see how we go with that guy. He's good, but he's not great. He's doing 24. I think he's worse than Matseo. Yeah, Matseo's better. But we've just... The other thing is, otherwise, I think he's quite a good loan signing, is that we just don't have good cover up front. Mossora has just never played well up front. Actually, I'm going to play left wing now. And Sven Bracken, I just took off, has also never played well up front. And what was his name? I've got loads of trials because I'm looking at a few players, but probably not going to buy any of them. Canessa was just crap. Our third choice, our young striker. So Federico Kai has come in and he's scored a goal. He's also not great, but So Dimitrov basically will play, I don't know, a third or a quarter of the games when Matseo's tired or when it looks like an easy game, because Matseo is our key striker, obviously, with all the goals he scored. Perfect. I think that gives us enough time to go into the next game. I phrased that badly. I was half watching the actual football on another screen, and it's just the stream crashed, which is probably for the best, to be honest, because I'm not very good at multitasking. Yeah, I give squad numbers to players. I have to be able to give you 6 for now. Perfect. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Nothing's really changed. I mean, Agazzi and De Paolo keep switching in defensive midfield. Zambelli's been great at right back. Gemignani has been great at left back, but Fremura is doing great in training. He's only 19, so I want to give him more games. Basali has really kind of come into his own. He looked like he was going to be. We looked like we were going to be a bit crap on the right and focus on the left with the 2 great inside forwards we had in Mosora and Bracken, but Basali has really picked up. I think our key player, though, I know Matteo's got all the goals, but I think Patsy is the real. He makes things happen in this team. Let me see if the highlights are set to key. I want them extended after. I forgot to change it. Oof, that was close from Femura. Yeah, and I want to thank everyone. They've got 3 or 4 more subscribers since the last video and a decent more views. I had a lot last year. Like I think often it kind of is heavily determined by the club that I'm playing as, and Livorno is more popular than a lot of the other clubs I've played as in the past. But just I guess thank you for the new subscribers and the people who are viewing. Yes, good goal from Mosora. Patsy assist. There we are again as well. He puts me in a difficult position because he's 31. Patsy is, so he's right on the brink of being what I would normally consider too old for a football manager team. Not in any other sense of the word or world. So I'm not sure if to renew his contract if he asks for more money. If he was 28, I'd renew it all day long. Oh, nearly again. But and at 34 or 35 or something, I would definitely not keep it. 31. Realistically, we're only going to get another year or 2 out of him before his physical stats start to completely collapse. Because Matseo's have done that. He's still got great technical and mental stats, but is that a penalty? Oh, it is. But Matseo's physical stats have just fallen apart over the course of the season. He scored 3 penalties out of his 3, and he scored a 4th. Nice. Yeah, they're not the greatest games, to be honest, to watch on stream, because we're basically outplaying everyone we're playing in the league. Like I said, I had to make sure that I won the league this season, so I've committed us a bit financially, but it's working out well so far. But they make for I don't know, it's debatable, I guess. Would you rather a close game with a lot of competition or a game where there's loads of goals? Because we certainly had some close games in the first video, but they were mostly 0-0s. Yeah, a few players in the middle of the park not playing very well, but I've told them to sort themselves out. Piccoli is like not my first choice box midfielder normally, but he was in a really good run of form recently, so that's why he's playing. Normally I'd play Agazzi at box-to-box midfielder and De Paula, uninspired, a deep line playmaker. I might even do that now because Zebre are one of the better teams in the league. I should really change the name, it's going to annoy me every time. It's not a team I want to be risking a 2-0 against anyway. Let's say. I'd like to give Dimitrov an Alcibiade game as well. I'll put them on the bench because I don't think they're ready for first team yet. There we go. They were both complacent, but I told them I want a performance from them, so they're both motivated now. But yeah, I don't think it's time yet to play those players. I thought best to wait a little bit longer. Pepe is 1 yellow card away from suspension. DeGenero is also 1 yellow card away from a suspension. He's complacent though. I think I'm going to take him off. Let's give Alcibiade his debut, and let's give Dimitrov his debut. Hopefully this is not too risky. Yeah, let's put Swagger on. By the looks of it, I think they've had like one shot all game, so it's not going to be. They've had 3, they've had 13. I don't think it's going to be very risky at the end. I think this might be the end. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. Oh, good save. He's easy in the end. Zambelli's great as well. He's been a really nice right back, but he's 35, so going to have to replace him at the end of the season. I think I might have already signed some players. Oh, Dimitrov should have scored then. I should have brought Patsy off as well. I don't think I have any subs left. No. Maybe you'll get another assist now. But yeah, I think I might have signed some players ahead for the end of the season. For next season, hopefully in Serie B. But yeah, it's going to be the end of the game, I think, now. Played him off the park. Yeah, happy. Did Buffon play? I didn't check. How do I check now if he played? Let me have a look. I think maybe I can do it here actually. So I've got to reload the match. Look at my schedule. I should have checked if he was playing that old potential fascist. Oh, how do you even check that? I'm probably being really dense. It's really easy to find, but no, I couldn't find it then. I think he's not in the team though. Yeah, it was Gory. That was what it was playing. Buffon's in the first team, I think. Not in the first team, but in the senior squad. He's also injured, damaged foot, so he's not even playing for the first team. Yeah, he's played a few games though. Cool. And I'll be back. We'll bring us back for our second game in a second. Yeah, we're back for the second game. Some interesting things happened between the games. We had 3 different first team injuries in training sessions. Some of them very important as well. So Matteo, the striker, is out for 2 to 4 weeks. I thought it was 3 to 4. Out for 2 to 4 weeks. Stefano Manelli, our goalkeeper, is out for 11 days to 3 weeks. Pipetti's been suspended because he got his 5th yellow card, or whatever, how many yellow cards it was. And Piccoli's out for 2 to 5 weeks as well. I didn't have a very good cover for goalkeeper. Both of them, Stan Campiano and Thomas Ramboli, aren't very good. Interestingly, Thomas Ramboli's got stamina 3 and he's only 21. I don't know how you could have such low stamina at that age. As a professional footballer, as a person, obviously, I understand. But didn't have very good stamina at 21. So yeah, he's playing in goals because Dan Campiano's got a minor injury. I was kind of debating which one was better, but the minor injury means that we have to play Romboli, really. It's going to be 3 or 4 weeks without our main keeper. And I put Sprint Dimitrov in for Matteo. No other problems, really. Morelli's come in centre back. He could play right back as well. I prefer him in centre back because Zambelli's so good at right. Although Swagger, I think I'll play Swagger instead actually, because Morelli's kind of cover for right back as well. Yeah, nothing other than that, but that puts us in quite a pickle. Yeah, I brought DePaolo back into the first team now that Piccoli's injured. But it does make us less good at attacking, but still competent, hopefully. And that goalkeeper issue could lead to us conceding a goal. Luckily, they're playing 5-4-1. Luckily, Como 1907 are not very good. They're like 15th in the league. Oh, sorry, I thought I had a bang. They're 15th in the league, so it shouldn't be a problem playing against them, even with these replacement players. skip the tunnel interview. But yeah, they're playing 5-4-1 as well, so it kind of, hopefully we just won't concede many chances anyway. Oof. But with Dimitrov not playing many games in this country yet, what a goal! Bloody hell! Someone always debates about if we'd be able to score a goal and if we attack a lot and then leave ourselves exposed. And then Patsy takes a few seconds, slots in. That's fucking beautiful. Nice goal. In the 5th minute as well, it's a lot of pressure off the team. Okay, maybe we'll be fine. They're playing so defensively as well. Maybe it'll be a nice day out for Romboli at 21. We'll see if that stamina if we can make for a whole game though. Oof. Maybe it's going to be a game for the centre midfielders. I would like to see Dimitrov get a goal as well. Oh shit. Maybe I've gotten too excited. Although this is looking more and more like one of our highlights. Yeah, they're not very incisive, are they? Was that a highlight? No, thank God. Is that Matty Folds? I think I've had Matty Folds in the team before, left back. Basalia, close. He's not playing that well, so I might sub him off. Oh, my new house. I don't sit in my chair anymore, I stand at my standing desk, but I've got a really creaky floor under my desk, so you might hear this creak. Oh, another goal from Patsy as well. Sorry if the discussion of creaks distracted that. Wasn't a very good free kick, really. The keeper should have saved that. It was right at him. I don't think we need to. I think we can score from range by the looks of it. We've got a terrible XG. Both goals have been screamers. I might take Basalia off with 6.7, a complacent attitude. Oh, he's a down run inspired because we told him that he could. I can't remember what the assistant's recommendation was. It was like playing down the game, maybe. Was it somehow we mentioned the plaudits? I don't know. Maybe the pressure got to him, but in some way he's not happy about the team talk. Oh, Murillo can play. Hasn't played for a while. But yeah, Patsy wasn't happy. Let me try and fire him up. I think the bang was just my next door neighbour. Oh, go on Murillo. Agazzi, Zambelli, De Paula. Pass it left maybe? No. God, they're really not playing for this game. Yes, Dimitrov, his first goal. There's the creek. Was that a Murillo assist as well? Nice. I think I'll probably play Alcibiade as well. And maybe even a few other young players. Oof, good save from Romboli. Was it a good save? Or just blast the ball at him? Yeah, it didn't look like a particularly good save. But I mean, he didn't let a goal in a one-on-one, so maybe we should just judge him on that standard. Yeah, they're playing really defensively. I'm going to bring on some subs. Let's rest Patsy first of all. We played last game all the way through as well. Bring Howdy on. Bring Vittorio Fabrice on. I'm just trying to avoid the players that are complacent because I don't want to throw away this game. I've got one sub left, which I think would be nice to keep for the last half an hour, just in case we get an injury. Alcibiade is still complacent, but it's fun. Yeah, they're playing so defensively that it's just they're just not doing anything to us. Just kind of bland. They're playing like Newcastle. 5 at the back, and not 5 at the back and they're pushing their wing backs forward. 5 at the back and both of their full backs are deep. Yeah, I might want to make one more sub before the end. But I think this game is not going to... I don't think there's much more spice left in this game. Wow. Dimitrov got fouled twice then? Oh, you know what? I should have brought in my youth player for Dimitrov a while ago, just because he's tired and Federico Kaya's on the bench. I have to give him an opportunity. I mean, Ron Bowley's not... I was going to say he's not played badly because he hasn't conceded a goal, obviously. But he only had 1 shot on target and 3 shots total. So, didn't really get challenged. And that 1 shot on target was the one that a one-on-one blasted at him. But yeah, I mean, that game, I think, just showed our dominance in the league in a lot of ways. Because we... didn't play particularly well. We're missing a lot of players, but Como were a lower mid-table team and we just made them look like amateurs. God, Crissetto have only got 6 points all season. I worry that they beat me as well. No, I think I beat them in that crazy game, didn't I? Oh, they haven't won a game. They've only drawn 6. Wow. Who are you going to lose to? Provicelli. 3-1 as well. 5th, that's not that unrespectable. But yeah, so we're playing really well. We've conceded the second, I don't know, the least goals. And we've scored by far the most. So I think it's going to be an easy win in the league. Let me tell Patsy he played well. 2 goals. Very good. I think his contract still. Yeah, I renewed it for 1 season. So he'll be in that position next season, I think, again. But we'll have to be thinking about long-term replacements because he's going to turn 32 at the end of the season. Cool. So that's the end of episode 5. Thank you for watching. And I think in the next game, I'm not sure really. I think I'll either play 2 more before the end of the season or just play a load of games and finish the end of the season in the next video, and we'll focus on Serie B next season because it's not been the most difficult of seasons. I don't know if it's entertaining for people or not, so I'll just say feel free to comment if you have an opinion on it, because I'm leaning more towards less videos and then more in Serie B. But we'll see. Maybe there'll be a cup run, but I think there's only 1 Italian cup, which have already been knocked out by Benevento. Cool. Well, have a nice rest of your day, and thank you for watching. Bye.